Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video I want to talk to you guys about whether or not entrepreneurs should use Twitter, because this is actually a question I guess asked a lot. I know a lot of people are very comfortable with Facebook because most of them have, or most of them already use Facebook for their personal pages, and they kind of want to use Facebook for their business as well, or for their startups, and they ask whether or not if Twitter is worth it. And in my opinion, it is worth it. You should learn how to use Twitter. So in my opinion, using Twitter is worth it because I feel like the user engagement is higher on Twitter because you can use certain hashtags and get more exposure and talk to more people. And also, it seems like on Twitter, people are more likely to talk to you or start a conversation. On Facebook, Facebook seems a little more private. They're actually super private whenever or until they started using hashtags. So it wasn't really until hashtags that the engagement for Facebook business pages went up. So I still think Twitter is the go-to social media platform for entrepreneurs and startups to kind of start building their brand. I know I use Twitter. I actually didn't know how to use Twitter. Not really know how to use Twitter, but understand how the social media platform worked. I saw the benefits of it, so I started learning and trying to figure out really how it works. And honestly, I love it because I can just start a conversation with anyone. It just seems a lot harder for my page on Facebook to get exposure rather than Twitter. So that's the one thing I like about Twitter, is that my account, my page gets more exposure than it does on Facebook. Obviously on Facebook you can use hashtags, or you can have your friends share your statuses, and mutual friends can see your page. So but I still think Twitter is the go-to option when it comes to building a brand and just creating exposure. One thing I do recommend is to not limit yourself to only Twitter. Also use Facebook. It's not really a matter of which social media platform is better than the other, because there are a lot of people who strictly use Twitter and a lot of people who strictly use Facebook. So you don't want to limit your use on Twitter. The whole point of this video, my recommendation is that if you're going to use Facebook and you're thinking about using Twitter, or even not interested in using Twitter, I strongly recommend looking really closely at it and using Twitter, because it's just super important. Something I would like to point out on Twitter is that I noticed that a lot of people would follow me on Twitter, and if I didn't initiate some type of interaction, like for example, if they followed me, I didn't thank them for following me, they would stop following me within maybe a few hours. So the thing about Twitter is that yes, it's a great social media platform, but at the same time, it just moves way more quickly than Facebook and other social media networks, because if you post something, it'll probably be gone from the top or even the middle within a couple minutes. So the thing about Twitter is that you constantly post. One of the things I do recommend is to use Hootsuite, because Hootsuite has the bulk up message uploader, I believe that's what it's called, and you can schedule your posts ahead of time. That's something that I use and I love it, because I can actually promote my videos regardless if I'm at work or if I'm at school or whatever. So basically I can have Hootsuite or this bulk message uploader tweet the links, or automatically post my tweets for me on Twitter, and that way I can create exposure and increase the user engagement on my channel with my followers. So it's really cool, something that you should definitely look into. Alright guys, if you want to see more videos like this, definitely hit that subscribe button. I do post at least a couple of videos a day, and also if you enjoyed this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. That would greatly help out the channel. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.